So, marhaba, good morning. Ngayon dito sa location ko ay 3 AM. 3:34 exactly. O 3:30 sa aking cellphone. So ngayon, dahil hindi ko alam kung paano ako magbi-video, parang masyadong marami kung i-edit ko siya, kaya nag-live na lang ako para i-share to sa inyo, siyempre. About human body. I am live. Wait lang. So dahil nga 3 AM na in the morning, tulog na sila. Wait lang. So dahil parang mukhang marami-rami siya, parang aabutin tayo ng, pero hati-hatiin ko siya dahil ang dami-dami niya, hati-hatiin ko siya. Nag-start na ako. Teka lang, meron tayong caller. Nagtatanong bakit hindi pa nila nakikita ang aking live. Nag-start na.
Oh, nag-start na lang.
2 minutes ago. Mag-refresh kayo. Yun nasa pinakaunahan.
Magandang balita po. Di Kristo ni tayo ngayong ubos. May ads siya sa TV. Kaya, may ads siya sa TV.
Skip muna siya. Mag-uumpisa na ako.
Ha?
Skip mo na siya. Oo, mag-uumpisa na ako.
Oh. Skip mo na siya. Mag-uumpisa na ako.
Okay. Hindi nyo na umpisahan. Okay, ulitin ko ulit. Okay. Marhaba. Ngayon, dahil hindi ko alam kung paano ko i-edit, kung gagawin kong video to, patayin ko muna to, ha?
Ay, naririnig mo?
Ayan. Inilagay mismo nila sa TV para mas marami silang makapanood. So, ayan. Ang gagawin kong topic ngayon ay human body. So, dito, i-discover natin how many bones in our body, how do we breathe, and how many times. What does heart, why does the heart beat? What are the brain function? And of course, different kinds of cells in our body. So, ngayon, ang technique lang is para hindi man tayo lahat nakapag-aral, kahit ako, hindi ko alam kung ilang bones meron tayo, sa totoo lang. Pero dahil nga, kumbaga pag nakakita ako ng libro, medyo nagkakaroon ako ng interest sa pagbabasa. Kaya medyo nagkakaroon ako ng kaalaman tungkol dito. So, ito yung gusto kong i-share sa inyo. Matagal na to dito, bagong-bago, ni hindi nila nabubuklat. So, nung naglinis ako, nakita ko siya. Kaya, ito, i-share ko sa inyo. So, let's start. Ito yung pinakaunahan niya. Tatayo ko lang. Pakita ko muna sa inyo yung buong libro. Okay. Ito siya. Okay, start ulit natin. the skeletal system. Una, syempre, yung skin. Next is yung skeletal system. Andyan yung how many bones. Ito siya. Ito yung pinaka-ano. Yung ating skull, syempre. Ayan, yung ating group. Next, skeletal system pa rin. Yung part ng ating bones. Next, ang ating bone fracture and repair. The bone foundation of blood. Kinds of bone fracture. And next, yung ating digestive system. Siyempre, sa ating digestive system, na andyan yung the digestive tube 9 meters long. Madami siya. Parang kung ubos tayo ng 2 hours or 3 hours kung iisa-isahin natin. Pero mag-i-start tayo sa una. So, yung iba, ididiretso ko susunod. Pero ngayon, mag-start muna tayo sa unahan, siyempre. Itong the human body. The human body is a complex and complicated system. It's a group of systems working together in harmony. The smallest unit in the human body is the cell. The cells are living beings. Each has a particular role to perform and needs nutrition, breathing, and getting rid of waste. The human body is made up of billions of different cells. For example, there are the bone cells and the muscle cells, and each kind has its own shape and function. When cells of the same group gathered, a tissue is formed. When tissues are gathered, different organs are formed. The hand, for example, is a group of bones, muscles, nerves, skin, and others. When organs gather to work together, a system is formed. The respiratory system is made up of the nose, trachea, and lungs. That is called the human body. All of this, human body. Okay? And these are some measures of kinds of cells. We have red blood cells, nerve cells, muscular cells, bone cells, white blood cells, and skin cells. Kaya susunod pag uwi ko, bibili din ako nito. Kumbaga, interesting talaga siya. So next, isa-isahin ko pa ba? About sa red blood cells, babasahin ko na lang yung mga definition. So masyadong mahaba kung i-explain ko pa rin sa inyo, di ba? So, para sa mga pamangkin ko na nanonood, bibili ako nito para makita niyo siya ng personal, okay? They are manufactured in the bone marrow and carry oxygen to all the body parts. That is red blood cells. Next, nerve cells. They are also called neurons. They carry messages from and to the brain. The nerve cells direct every movement, idea, and even the sensations. Hindi ako teacher, so kumbaga, sinishare ko lang. Kumbaga, yung lahat ng nababasa ko, gusto ko, siyempre, para hindi lahat nga tayo nakapag-aral, di ba? Ang galing nanonood sila sa TV. So next, yung ating muscular cells. They make the movements capable and they are the only cells that make construction possible. Bone cell. They are organized as rings like the trunk of the tree when cut horizontally. This is what makes the bones rigid. White blood cells. They are the mostly manufactured in the bone marrow. Their role is to fight germs and microbes that attacks the body when exposed to wounds or sickness. And this is the skin cells, yung pinakahuli. The skin is made up of 20 to 30 skin layers, mostly dead. Under the dead cells, there are many living cells, vessels, and glands. Next, dito tayo sa skin. Do you imagine yourself without skin? Your muscles and bones would appear naked. So the main function of the skin is to protect the organs from harmful influences. The skin is a vital organ. It stretches with the increase of man's length and width. The skin has two basic layers, and they are epidermis and dermis. Epidermis is an outer layer formed of dead cells. Dermis is made up of fibrous elastic tissue passed by vessels, nerve fibers, hair follicles, and wet glands. Here. Ito naman yung pinakababa. What do you see on the skin? First is hair. Hair grows on all the skin parts except the palm of the hands, bottom of the feet, and lips. The hair cells are dead except what grow and develop under the skin. On the skin, there are millions of holes or tiny small openings that allow sweat evaporation. And what about the skin color? Concerning the skin color, there are melanocytes at the base of the dermis. These cells secrete colored substance or pigment called melanin. Each one of us has the same number of the melanocytes, and the skin color refers to the amount of melanin produced by these cells. Next is freckles. Freckles are the gathered melanin that appears on the skin as brown points. The bronze color that we are obtained when we are exposed to sunlight is due to the production of melanin to protect us from the ultraviolet of the sun. Ultraviolet rays of the sun. Okay. O diba, ang haba, pero kumbaga sa mga interest, sa mga ano lang, yung may mga interest magbasa, malaking tulong to sa totoo lang. Kasi kumbaga, kahit papaano syempre, magkakaroon ka ng protection at saka kung paano mo bibigyan ng halaga yung bata mo, di ba? Wait lang. Replyan natin siya. Nag-i-stop. O yan, nandito na ulit.
Ayan, may estudyante ka, oh.
Naghang ako kanina, nakakainis. Wait lang. 2 minutes akong naghang.
Kuya, panoorin mo yan. Pag-aaralan niyo sa Facebook. Si Christian, ayaw di panoorin.
Ba't hindi nanonood si Christian?
Ay, ano, wala nang french fries to, ay walang Jollibee, ah. Walang spaghetti. Meron yung spaghetti dyan, kaya Lola lang, kasi 10.
Huwag kang maingay, huwag kang maingay. Naghang pa rin ba? Patingin ako. Ayan, 2 minutes yan nakahang. Okay, start ulit tayo. So, continue po tayo kasi naghang, hindi ko alam kung anong nangyari. Continue tayo. Andito na po tayo sa skeletal system. Ayan. The skeleton weighs 1/6 of whole body weight. We should get introduced to bones. The skeleton is made up of 206 different bones performing a strong bone framework. They are of different shape and allow you to complete many different movements like standing up, sitting down, running, and bending. These bones. Bones are strong as steel and light as aluminum. Without bones, you would be as big, loose mass. Some bones protect the inner organs. For example, the heart is protected by the thoracic cavity at the end. They also produce the blood cells and preserve fats and calcium. Calcium is the mineral that keeps our bones strong and rigid. This is the longest bones. The longest bones in the body is found in the thigh. Dito. Dito yung pinaka-longest bone, yung pinaka sa thigh natin. Ito siya. And the smallest bone in the body is found in the ears. Dito siya sa ating, syempre sa pinaka-tenga daw natin. Siya yung, doon natin makikita yung pinaka-smallest bones. So, this is the bone tissue. Bone have two kinds of fibers. Compact bone fibers and sponge bone fibers. Two kinds of fibers. Compact bone fibers, they are as rigid as the rock because they are made up the same elements found in the rock, which are calcium, phosphate, and magnesium. As for the sponge bone fibers, they include collagen, which is kind of protein. It is strong and flexible substance that help bone to move easily. Bones get minerals and nutrients through a network of blood vessels. This network carries minerals and other nutrients from and to the bones. O, diba? Parang, ngayon ko lang din siya nalaman na nasa tenga pala yung pinaka maliit na bones sa ating body. Thank you for watching, Yam Villanueva. Next yung ating skull. Ito siya. The skull. The skull is made up of 29 bones that enclose and protect the brain, eyes, and the inner ear. The skull appears to be one big bone, but in reality, it's a group of bones connected together. The part that protects the brain is called parietal bones. which is made up of 8 bones connected together to drive away harmful influences. On the frontal bone, there are the facial joints called sutures. These joints are fibrous. They are flexible during birth and at the beginning of childhood for growth. But when growing older, these joints become fixed and rigid and don't allow any movement. Hindi ko siya alam. Ngayon ko lang din nai-start na malaman yung mga ganoong, may mga ganoong pala sa ating katawan. So, eto siya, yung parietal sutures sa pinakalikod ng ating tapos yung frontal bones dito. Next yung jaw bones. Ito yung upper jaw bones dito. Upper jaw bones. And yung lower jaw dito. So, pagdating dyan, alam na natin. Kaya lang hindi natin alam yung mga uses nila. Kahit ako hindi ko talaga alam. Next. Wait lang. Using ko yung aking hair. Kahit ako namamangha, nung first time kong nabasa to, manghang-mangha talaga ako. Kumbaga, ganun pala yung sa loob ng ating katawan. Next, jaw bones. The jaw bones allow you to chew the food you eat. It's divided into 2 parts. We have the upper jaw bones and are stable and connected to the skull, the upper, and the lower jawbone are the only movable part, the skull. Siyempre, pag umunguya tayo, kumbaga yung pinaka-upper pala natin is connected sa taas. Akala ko din dati, kumbaga connected talaga siya. So, ang nagko-connect lang talaga is yung ating skin. Kaya nga sabi, imagine if you don't have skin, if we don't have skin. Kumbaga, pag kumakain lang pala tayo, yung pinaka lower part lang pala ang nagmumove. Akala natin pag kumakain tayo is both. Kahit ako iniisip ko, pag kumakain ka, both yung nagmumove, hindi pala, yung lower. So, kasi, yung pinaka-upper natin is connected sa taas. Next. O, diba? Kahit minsan ako tanga-tanga din, kaya lang, syempre, natututo tayo sa pagbabasa. Kaya, keep on reading kasi mas malaki yung maitutulong nito sa inyo. Kaya kahit hindi man kayo nag-aral, kahit ako hindi ako nag-aral, sa pamamagitan nito malaking tulong to para malaman natin yun, makadagdag sa ating kaalaman, di ba? Next. How do bones grow? Paano nga ba? How do bones grow? Bones work continuously to preserve their strength and rigidity. The growth of bones continues till the age of 17. Oh, hanggang 17 pala, nag-grow ang ating bones. Next. There are 2 kinds of bone cells that work together for growth. They are the destroying and building cells. The destroying cells destroy the bone cells from inside. Bones crumble from inside and grow from outside. Next is the building cells. Produce bone tissue faster than the crumbling of the old cells. We may say that the growth of bones is similar to destroying a wall and using the ruined stones for building the wall again. Galing na. See this? This is the example. Merong sumisira at merong gumagawa. Galing. Next, yung ating growth platelets. Man is born with 300 soft bones, and through his growth, these bones become hard gradually. These bones become hard Between the age of 20 and 25, some bones adhere with each other to become 206 bones. In this case, bones become hard and the growth platelets stay at the bone edge to allow the bones to grow and help man to increase his length. Growth stops when these soft platelets change to rigid bones. Siguro ito yung dahilan kung bakit ako maliit. Nag-stop din siguro mag-grow yung bones ko, di ba? Kaya minsan iniisip ko, bakit ba ang liit ko? Di ba gano'n, di ba? So, minsan, nung first time ko siyang nabasa, siguro iniisip ko, ayun nga, siguro nag-stop din mag-grow yung bones ko. Next, growth platelets become hard for males between 18 and 21 years, while for females become hard between 16 and 18. So, ibig sabihin, mas nauunang maging hard ang growth platelets ng female compare sa male. Diba? Ito yung sa baby skull. Watch out the baby's head. The baby skull is a group of soft and flexible membranes. These membranes make two holes in front and back part of the head. Dito siya, oh. Tsaka dun sa taas. When the child becomes 18 months, these two holes disappear and the membranes become gradually hard to let the bones become stronger and capable of protecting the brain. For this reason, in this stage of growth, head stroke should be driven away as much as possible. And the cartilage. The cartilage. The cartilage is a soft bone found in nose and ears. It doesn't harden like other bones, but rather stays flexible all the time. All lifetime. Dito yan. Flexible membranes become gradually rigid as the baby grows. Imagine may butas pala siya doon. Pero habang lumalaki, nawawala. Next, yung ating part pa rin ng ating skeletal system, yung ating joints. Dito na tayo sa joints. Yung ating yung mga pinagdudugtungan, like nung ating siko, nung tuhod, yun yung mga tinatawag na joints. The joints are the basis of mobility of our bodies. They have cartilage, ligament, and other wadding that make them absorb the strokes done by the rubbing of bones with each other. The joints are all protected with capsules, which is filled with liquids that allow the sliding of joints and help bones to move without scratching with each other. Sipin niyo yun, di ba? Kumbaga, ano yung nagdudugtong? Parang pinaka-skin na nga lang din ang nagdudugtong. Hindi ko rin alam. Parang katulad nito. Iba ang dami nating joints sa ganito. Is the different kinds of joints. First is the hinge joints. Ito siya. They are two straight meeting bones similar to the joint of the door, like the elbow, the jaw, and the finger points. Ito yung yun nga yung tinatawag nating yung tinatawag na hinge joints. Next, yung ating ball and sucker joint. Ito siya. Ball and socket joints, they are two bones. One has a round head and the other has a hollow. These make the round head bone settle in the hollow bone like the joint of the hip that allows you to raise your leg and move it to the semicircular way. Yun dito pala sa pinaka-hip natin. Diba? Yun dito sa pinaka-pigi. Galing. Diba? Next, yung pivot joint. In this kind, the bone protrusion moves inside the ring of other bone like the pivot joint. It allows the head to move from one side to another as in the horizontal movement that indicates a negative sign. It's found in the upper vertebra of the neck. Upper vertebra of the neck. Nasaan yun? Andito? Ang galing. So, next yung ating tendons and ligaments. Meron ditong ano. Nahirapan akong papalit-palit. Meron ditong explanation. We find other kinds of joints where there are simple joints and complex joints that allow you to make different movements. The complex joints are made of different kinds of joints incorporated together. Look into your hand and elbow. They are two complex joints. It's not only the hinge joints that allow you to raise your hand to reach your shoulder, but also the pivot joint that helps you to move your hand in a semicircular way. Some joints are stable, like the joint of the skull that prevents the bones from moving. See? And ito yung ating tendons and ligaments. Bones and muscle are connected with each other through the kinds of two kinds of fibers, the tendons and ligaments. They are made of hard tissue and each one has its own function. Ito yung ating tendons. Sa totoo lang, narinig ko na yung mga parts niya, yung mga ganyan, yung mga tendons, ligament, pero hindi ko alam kung saang part ng ating body. Sa totoo lang. Kaya, yon yung pag minsan nakakakita ako ng mga ganito, nagiging interesting talaga ako. Talagang binabasa ko siya para at least kahit pa paano, tumanda ka man o magkaroon ka man ng anak, mai-share mo talaga siya. Diba? Next, yung ating tendons. Ito siya, yung dito sa may pinaka ganito. They connected the bones with muscles. When muscles contract, tendon twist and bones moves. This is the ligament. They are the group of strong tissue that carry two bones together without stretching. Because the ligaments don't stretch, their location in the front of the hip keeps the joint of the hip in its place and don't allow it to twist backward when it's standing. See? Kaya nga, hindi natin siya aano sa likod, di ba? So, hanggang dito na lang muna yung papakita ko sa inyo. Pero, para sa susunod na live ko, i-continue ko siya. Diba? Masyado nang late. 4 o'clock in the morning. So, kailangan na rin nating matulog. Ito. Next, yung ating tungkol naman sa blood. Digestive system na tayo. Next. So, next, digestive system na po tayo. So, digestive system, yung mga nakaloob naman sa digestive system, syempre yung ating digestion, energy, main nutrients, ito na yung mga vitamins and minerals na pwede nating makuha. Ito yung time na kung paano na natin mapapangalagaan yung ating body. Syempre, para hindi tayo magkasakit. At para syempre, mabuhay tayo ng matagal, di ba? At after ng digestive natin, yung ating urinary system. After ng urinary system, yung ating circular system. And after that, yung ating respiratory system. And next, yung ating muscular system. At syempre, yung pinaka-last, yung ating nervous system. Diba? So, totoo lang narinig ko na lahat to, pero medyo nalimutan ko rin yung mga function niya talaga. O, diba? Sa ganitong paraan, medyo nare-refresh tayo ng konti. At may mga parts din talaga na hindi ko rin tanda. So, kaya ganyan, pag nakakakita nga ako ng ganito, talagang binabasa ko siya at least kahit papaano nare-refresh at saka kahit papaano nagkakaroon tayo ng kaalaman para sa ating hindi pa tayo tapos sa bones. Pero pang connected yung bones natin, di ba? Nandito pa tayo, nagtapos tayo sa skeletal system. So next, digestive system. Meron pa tayong bone fracture and repair, kinds of bone fracture, and the formation of blood. Yun pa yung hindi natapos sa ating bone. So, see you next time, guys. Kaya dapat, Christian at saka ng pangalan nito, CJ, manood kayo. Kasi, syempre, makakatulong din to sa inyo, di ba? So, hanggang dito na lang. Next time, itatapik ko yung iba. Noon ko pa kasi gustong i-share to, kaya lang hindi ko alam kung paano ko siya i-video. Kaya, ito yung naisip kong gawing paraan ngayon para ma-share siya sa inyo. Parang nahihirapan kasi akong i-video siya isa-isa, tapos at least kahit pa paano medyo may konting explanation, di ba? So, kung naririnig nyo, prayer time na ngayon. So, stop na po tayo. Nandito po ako sa, it's 4 a.m. 4:08 in the morning. So, praying time na po nila. So, stop na po tayo. Next time, ikukontinue ko. Continue ko yung sa bone. Yung about sa bone, ulit. Siyempre, hindi pa medyo tapos. Ang ganda. Kahit ako parang, ayoko mangi-stop. Pero, may talagang interesado ako dito. Kaya gusto ko talagang i-hear sa inyo. Ito lang matagal ko na itong nakita. Kaya lang, inuulit-ulit ko lang din tingnan. Kasi nagkakaroon ako ng interest, lalo na sa mga pictures dito niya, sa mga ganito niya. Oh. Ang ganda. Kaya nga sabi ko, hindi to akin. Nakita ko lang doon. So, ang ganda. O, diba? Mas usable to sa mga nag-aaral ng ng medical. Ng medical medicine. Yun. So, see you next time, guys. And if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Comment down below for your thoughts and subscribe. Marami akong step kanina. Hindi ko alam kung bakit siya. 2 minutes yatang naka-block ako kanina. Tawag dito, naghang yung gamit ko. So, diniretso ko na lang. Sayang naman. Kung magpapanibago akong kaya hindi ko talaga siya tinigil. So, yun guys, kung nagustuhan nyo man, maraming salamat and don't forget to subscribe. Ilalika. And thank you nga pala sa mga nag-comment sa akin kay CJ. Sana nga nanood ka. Siyempre sa pinsan ko, nilagay pa talaga nila sa TV. So, really appreciated. So, okay, next time ulit guys, continue natin to. Live ulit. So, at pag nagkaroon ulit ako ng time, i-continue ko to. Maganda talaga siya. Kumbaga, interesting talaga para sa akin. So, see you guys next time and ilalika.